Mr. Ryan Pratt.
How are all you party people doing tonight? I'm trying to figure out where you drunks are. You backed into me in the parking garage. We need to exchange information. So anyways, my name is Ryan Pratt. Thank you for joining us here tonight to get away from the dumpster fire that is the 2020s. I used to never understand how people could just not know what's going on in the world around them. It's just, but I'm starting to understand there's just negativity everywhere. You see, it's Russia versus Ukraine, Democrat versus Republican, Kanye versus restraining order. It's just, nobody trusts anybody anymore, and I think I'm starting to understand that. And so let me ask you, does anybody here have any loved ones that they trust unconditionally?
Tell me.
Don't. These people that you trust so much, they'll sell you out 2 seconds if they think they can get a cheap laugh at your expense. So years ago, I was hanging out with this girl. I had a major crush on her, and yeah, I farted in front of her. Not a proud moment. And one of my best friends was there, and in my time of need, when I needed somebody to talk to support me, yeah, he just started giggling like he'd been watching a Rick and Morty marathon while taking edibles. He just kept running into the room. It really smelled too. Shut up. You just farted on the girl you like. I hate you. She's gonna remember this forever. When you're not looking, I'm putting Nair in your shampoo, you dick. And that's friends. Your families probably know better, I guarantee it. Yeah, a while back, I was living in town with my stepbrother and his family, and my mom, who had been diagnosed with Parkinson's a few years prior, we were trying to get her to move closer so I could look after her. And yeah, I just, off the cuff, I turned to them, I'm like, hey, if we get my mom to move into town, then she'll be a mover and a shaker. Jokes are how I cope, I'm not proud. Okay, it was a little clever. Bit proud, I guess. But anyways, my mom did end up moving closer to us, and before she could even set her bags down, I hear from the other room, hey, guess what Ryan said about you? I probably told him off, but my mom just started whipping my ass on the spot. Give me the old grounded pound. But it is true. My mom was diagnosed with Parkinson's, and I spent the past several years as a full-time caregiver for her. And if you've never done that, you don't understand how much work that is. You have to be ready 24/7 for anything. Counting pills, scheduling appointments, plotting her 14-hour treks through Hobby Lobby. But there was one thing I had to deal with that at least most of you may identify with. Has anyone here ever had to play tech support for your parents over the phone? Isn't that fun? You'll have better luck teaching meth and proper oral hygiene than you ever will getting your folks to understand all their little devices with buttons. But anyways, basically, to close out my set here, I have a little one-man play. I call it The Tale of Two Streaming Services, working title. That just will express the pain I go through playing Mr. Tech Support. Hi, Mom. What's going on? Well, you don't watch Roku. You watch Netflix. Netflix just goes through the Roku. I'm not explaining it to you over the phone, Mom. Do you have the remote? Okay. Pick up the remote, press the input button twice. What does that sound? Mom, that's the garage door. Close the garage door, then pick up the TV remote. Now press the input button twice. It's on the bottom right. The bottom right. No, that is on the left. I said the bottom right. Well, are you aiming the remote at the TV? Okay, aim the TV remote at the TV and press input twice. Well, what does the screen look like? What do you mean you don't know? All right, turn the TV off, turn it back on. Now press the input button twice. It's on the bottom right. It's still on the bottom right. Mom, turn the TV off. Is the TV off now? Good. Read a magazine for now. I'll set up Netflix for you when I get home. Make sure the garage door is open when I get here. That's all my time.